Hello, Eridos here again, and we are doing yet another Let's Build video. This time we are taking a look at the Sprue Kit's LBX Elysion. I'm not sure what his Japanese name is. I'm pretty sure I can look it up, but yeah, this is part of the second wave of these, because the first wave was Emperor, which is Odin, Hunter, which I believe is named Fenrir. I can't remember what the other two were called, but one kind of looked like a brown Zaku, and the other one was basically your standard sword fighter, I think. Looked like a Spartan. This one also has kind of a Spartan look. And what I find interesting, yeah, just so you know, I was tinkering with the kit earlier. The interesting thing is that the front of the package shows the unpainted model. Just what the model looks like after it's assembled. Whereas the back shows what this looks like after you take a Gundam marker to it. And I was taking a Gundam marker to it, and I found that this crest right here is just very hard to get to. You'd almost need a paintbrush. And when I was actually experimenting with this kit, with the Gundam marker, I found that there are areas I can't get to with a Gundam marker until after they're assembled. So this is going to be a little bit more sporadic than some other Let's Builds I've done. More along the lines of what I did with the Dragon King, or any of the more difficult builds I've attempted but never shown off. So anyway, I'm going to get this thing open and get the parts out, and we'll get started. Okay, we got all the pieces here, and I just want to show you that I already went ahead and assembled the first arm and leg, so you don't have to see me build them again. The Gundam marker wasn't exactly put on smoothly. I think I'm going to need to get it replaced soon. And the lines here were just extremely hard to get because they're just so wide. Other than that, it was definitely a pretty good attempt with my Gundam marker. As I said, I'm definitely going to have to retouch that to make it look nicer. And here's the head crest, which, as you can see, I was able to get most of it in, but right there at the end it was just too narrow for my Gundam marker to actually fit in there. In fact, it's really hard to get some of these painted with a Gundam marker without actually popping them out first. So yeah, I just want to go over that before we get around to actually assembling. Like, for example, there's an area right over here somewhere in the head. I'm not sure if there's a part I have to put in there or not, but there is a piece shown in the instructions that has to be painted in. As you can see, these deep lines on these leg and arm parts already are attached to sprues, which makes it really hard to reach in with a Gundam marker. So yeah, if you're going to take a Gundam marker to this, you have to at least partially assemble or start popping off pieces first. If you're not going to use a Gundam marker, you just can build it just as is. There's the cape. I'm going to have to check the instructions to see which side, but I think that's the inside, that's the outside. And of course we have our sticker sheet. So yeah, I'm going to clean up here. And we're going to start with the chest. Now then, 21 and 22 are right here. And as I said before with the Emperor, these pieces just pop out very easily with little to no flash whatsoever left on the piece. Which is why I recommend these to be used for beginners instead of experts. If you're an expert, you can take a Gundam marker to this and make it look really nice, but these are definitely meant more for the beginner. Okay, let me just check to see what I'm doing here. We just pop these in together like so. There's that microchip part. I haven't seen LBX because they kind of took Nickelodeon off my cable service. Okay, let's see. A24, A24. Okay, there's A24 right there, that little green piece, which is going to be our microchip. We put 7 right on its front, very carefully, like so. Okay, I need to get closer here so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. No edges where they don't need to be. Now we take 13 right there. Come on, 13. 13. And just put it on the back of this piece. Again, I can't show you on camera because I need to have it right close to my face so I see that the lines are matching up like they're supposed to, and they are not right now. Gotta rotate it, and yeah, applying stickers on camera is the reason why I did it off camera when I did the Emperor. Anyway, we put that right there with sticker 7 pointing out, sticker 7 pointing inside. Now we take piece 7 off of this sprue, I believe. Yep. No, wait. Sorry, camera fell over for a second. It was piece 20 off the sprue. I was still reading the sticker sheet instruction there for a second. Anyway, we take that piece, just line up the peg and the posts and stick it right on there, covering up the microchip. I know what you're thinking. Why put stickers on something that's going to be covered up like so? Well, I think it's more of an aesthetic thing, really. Now let's see, we need sheet B, which is down here. B 14 or, yeah, 41, which is right here. Just gotta pop that right off. No flash to cut off. And we just stick it on the back like so, with the collar pointing up. Now then, we need D, which is DJ4, which is J4 M. There we go. M's right there. Again, I have to look carefully at these to make sure I get the right piece. Now then, you can't see it on camera, but there's a little notch there which has to point out like so when you put it in. Yeah. You see there's two hollow pieces in the back. The notch is supposed to be out in front, which represents, I think, circuitry or whatnot. Now then we take piece 42 off of this sheet, right about here. Just put that aside. We take, oh wait, take C46 here, which is on the blue sheet. Just pop that off like so. And before we do anything, we need to take our sticker sheet, let's see, I do believe it says 8 and 9. 9 right here. And we put it on the side of the thing like so. I think I get it right here. Okay, I'm gonna bring this closer to my head so I make sure I get it right, because if I screw it up, we're gonna be in big trouble. Push that there. Carefully push it along the side like so. Make sure the seam is all correct. Then we take sticker 8, peel that off, and put it on the other side right there, which should cover up the rest of the gaps. And there we go. That is about as good as we're going to get it without painting it. Same with 10 and 11 on the other side. Again, I'm doing this off camera because I need to really make sure I get this in the right light and look very carefully at it to make sure I have all of the lines properly situated. Like so, and pop that in like so, pop that on, slide it over, don't stick there, slide over to cover the gap, and stick that on like so. Okay, then we take part 12 and do the same on that side. The curved end actually goes on top of the tip as to blend in nicely. Okay, that wasn't as good as the first, but I guess that's going to have to do. Then we take sticker number 12, which is a nice shiny sticker, and we put it right there on the chest. Easily, easy. Oh boy. Got a little off there. There we go, the sticker's on. Now we just take this, snap it on like so. Oh wait, gonna be a little tricky here, but oh, there we go. And then we just snap it onto the front of the chest like so. There is the chest piece, and now I'm gonna just take a Gundam marker to it and we will go to the next section. Okay, a little thing before we continue here. I forgot one piece, which is right there. You can see I already Gundam markered this. Just gotta snap in that little clear piece right in there, and the sticker will just act as a little reflective piece. Yeah, just want to make sure I caught that before we continued on. Okay, now we're gonna go for the head, which means we need these two pieces right here, which I already mostly Gundam markered, but I didn't get all the details in yet. Gotta pop them off, put them together. Doesn't look like there's any sticker I have to worry about, so just do that. Now we take the big head crest right here, just pop it right off. Come on. Again, this isn't going to look perfect, but it's going to look much better than stock. We just slap those together. Stick those together like so. Then we take the crest and put it right on the head like so. Now we take A1. I believe, no, that's not it. Wait, that is it. That is it, I think. A1, which is right here, which I need to take the Gundam marker on. And we stick that right in there like so. Now we take 4 and 5, which are right here, 4 and 5. Just stick them on the sides of the face. Right in there. And I realized that this might have been easier to do if I did not stick the part on first. But that's a short sight on my part. This one's not lining up. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm doing this off camera, but again, this takes a lot of patience, and I need to be able to closely see where I'm putting this. There we go. Stickers are on the face. Now, the last piece, we take B45 right there, which is the mouth plate, and just pop that off and stick it on right there. And that is the completed head. Now, just need to get that area right over there with the Gundam marker. I already got the Gundam marker in here, on the sides of the head, the back of the head, a few other areas. So, yeah, we will return after I'm done with the Gundam marker on this thing. Okay, now we are going to take a look at one of the, let me see, I believe we're going to do the leg this time. So let's start popping off pieces here. I'll pop these off first. And then I believe the piece I need is right here. I believe that's it. You take these two halves, put them together. Wait. Yeah, just put them together. Snap that in, and then snap that piece in as the knee guard. That is going to need a lot of Gundam marker to make it look good. Now let's see, I believe we need B27. Pop that off. B26 for the other leg, but I reassembled that leg, so we're going right for B27. We're just going to take that, and we're going to go to the polycaps and get, no wait, not the polycaps, we're going to get to A15, which is right here. Just pop that right off. And let me see, we're going to have to make sure this pointed out, and this is pointed this way, and we're just going to slide that in until it clicks. Next, we're going to take this sticker right here, carefully peel it off, and I'm just going to apply it right there. Very carefully. I gotta have my face right up next to it so I see what I'm doing. And there we go with the sticker. Next, I need... Whoops. I missed a step. Hang on. 1 second. Yeah, gotta pop that off because there was a polycap I needed. I needed I believe it was polycap E, F, G, H, H, I. There it is. There's the polycap I need. I needed to stick that in there first before I clicked this piece in, because it wouldn't have gone in otherwise. Yeah, my bad. Okay, I need J and D off of this. I got D here. D is right here. No, wait. Yeah, J and G. Let me see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 G. There's G right there. Yeah, excuse me, but it is going to take a while for me to find all these pieces. Now, let's see. We connect them in like so. That goes right there. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky, but okay. Oh, come on. Why isn't it going in? Okay, there we go. Now it's in. We take the big thick piece and put it right up in there. Then we take the smaller piece, and I made a mistake. No wonder why it wasn't going in. I have the wrong piece. It was G and J. I have D. I need B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Yeah, that was my bad. Got the wrong piece. So we're going to put the correct pieces together. Yeah, that fits a lot better. The one with the peg goes on top. And I'm just going to take a few seconds there to... There we go. We put that like so. Click it in. And put this like so till it clicks in. And we got our knee joint. Now we take 48 and 49 off of this sheet right here, which is right there. And right there. And we just stick those together like so. And then we take 47, which is right there. And we take piece 25 off this sheet right here. Just snap that right off. Again, as I said, no flash or sprue you have to cut off. These things just snap off pretty easily and leave nothing behind. Put that on there and then snap that in like so. Then we take B26, which is right. No, wait, that's 28. Yeah, I need 28. Yeah, we just pop off piece 28 and just slide it on the back to fill out the heel. And finally, we take piece H off the poly cap, which is right here. We put it in the foot like so, sliding in the tabs, and we put the foot in. And there is the foot. And this is what the foot will look like after you take a Gundam marker to it. So, yeah, we'll be back as soon as I finish up detailing this leg. Okay, and now we build the pelvis. We need... Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. We need 13 and 14, which are right here. Just pop them right off. And this one's already starting to come off, so it's not going to take much. Okay. And then we stick them together like, I believe, so. There we go. That is the first piece of his pelvis. It's gotta be pointed upside down like this before we start. Now then, we need piece K off of here. Just pop that off like so. And, oh, come on, let me see. Oh, wait. We need A12 first. We need to get A12, pop that right off, and then we take this, the poly cap that we pulled off earlier, and put it on the small end in there. Now then, let me check. This has to be pointed back in this orientation with the ball sockets pointing this way. The tab should be pointing out that way when we put it in like so. Okay, there we go. It's in all the way. So that's how that piece is supposed to look. Now we take B32, which is right there, already been Gundam markered. Just pop that off and line up the post and the tab to their internal slots like so. Next we take A11. Okay, A11, which is that tiny little piece right there. Just pop that right off and make sure that the post is lined up into the port like so. Finally, we take piece 33, which is that back piece right there, and just pop it right off and stick it right to the back, like that. Now we take B34 And we take both pieces of B34, which is right there, and we'll just pop them right off. Yeah, they're both the same piece, so it doesn't matter. And then we take A9, which is right there. Just pop those off too. Okay, this is definitely giving me a little trouble. And then we just take piece 9 into this piece like so. It's not lining up correctly. There we go. Clicks in like so. Same with the other side. And just pop that in. And now we take piece L, which are these little things right here, and just pop those off. Give me a second while I do that. Come on. It just seems that these are giving me the hardest trouble. Okay, we gotta make sure that the flat end is pointing towards the piece we're putting this on, as we want to completely round on the top, like so. And we post that in like so. Finally, we just peg those into the sides. I know we're supposed to put the legs on there, but we will save that for final assembly. I'm just going to go take a Gundam marker to the areas I missed, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, now for the arm assembly, we need piece 37 and 38. Oh. Or, yeah, that's 37 and 38, alright. Looks like both pieces are the same, so I just got to pop these off. And we just snap them right together, like so. Like so. Oh, crud. This doesn't want to go. There we go. This goes in like that. Now we take C50, which is right here. We just take C50 and just pop that right off. And we also take the sticker 6, and we're going to just put it right around the edge. Again, I'm going to have to do this off camera because I need to see what I am doing. I'm sorry for that, but it is kind of to make sure that I don't screw it up. Because if I'm trying to show you on camera me applying stickers, I'm not going to be able to look close enough to see if I'm actually putting it on correctly. Yeah, so it goes on like that. Then we just snap on the piece, I believe, like so. I'm going to have to just take this off and put in some Gundam marker. And my battery is dying, so crud, I just changed them. Okay, give me a second. Okay, one battery change later, and if anyone is really new to doing this, don't use cheap brand batteries in your camera. Use name brand stuff, or you're just gonna not be able to last more than one recording. Anyway, I already punched out the pieces since they're all the same from the last time I did this, so we're just gonna pop these little orange pieces right in there. Next we're gonna take, let me check, these two halves, and we're just gonna pop them together like so. I'm gonna really need a Gundam marker that after I'm done here. Next we take piece C and E. No, wait, F and D. F and D. What am I thinking? Okay, we got F, and we already punched out D by accident last time, so we just gotta click them together until we got this nice joint. Then we slide it in here like so until it clicks. So there we have our nice little shoulder piece. Then we take B and A, which we have right here. I didn't punch out the poly caps because they can get lost if I'm not careful. We're just gonna pop these in like so. And let me check to see something. put it in like so. Then we take this piece right here. Got to make sure that the indented part's out like so, so there's enough room for the joint to, no, wait. Yeah, it goes like that because then the joint rests right in there. Next we take this piece and just pop it on like so, and take this piece, make sure it's connected all the way, and pop it in like so. Finally, we take this piece, just pop it off, and stick it into the fist, which is kind of weird how the fist is two separate pieces in a way that there's a polycap underneath a plastic coating. Anyway, it goes in like that, and there we have our completed arm. Bends nicely, and yeah, we'll go with the posability after I'm done, but anyway, that's the arm. I'm going to just take a Gundam marker to the forearm here, and maybe a little bit to the joint, and I will be back to finish the assembly. And now we go on to the final piece, which is the weapons. I'm going to take the spear, take these blue pieces, and just snap them on each side. I'm going to be a little bit... There we go. That's one. And now we take these pieces, make sure that the point goes, it slides out like that, and just stick them in like so. And then we take this big piece and just click it in. This piece also goes with it, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. Next we take this piece, just click that on. And this piece, I believe, goes on like so. Oh wait, yeah. Gotta make sure I get the right pegs, because those pegs up there are for the front part, the bottom pegs are for the handle. Looks a little bland, doesn't it? Well, that's what we got stickers for, and the last few stickers go right onto this thing right here. Just give me a second while I get the stickers on. Here's the first one. Okay, and we just have to take the second piece, and I believe it goes into that little groove right in there. So I need to take a very close look when I'm putting it on, or I'm going to screw it up. Yeah, putting stickers on is not easy on camera for very obvious reasons, because you really need to look at what you're doing, or else it's not going to look right. Now then, you're probably, some professional model builders are saying, why don't I just paint this? Seriously, painting is a very time-consuming process, and so long as you got the stickers, it gives you a nice enough finish for it. Okay, we'll put these little orange dots right there, as per the instructions. But yeah, if you just want to get it done, you just take a Gundam marker to it and just put the stickers on, it'll just look just fine. However, if you really want to make it look nice and fancy and really like something you want to show off, you take like paint to it. Okay, now we're going to take the arm, we're going to put his weapon in his arm like so, and we'll take the final piece here for the spear and just put it on the end. So yeah, there we have the weapons. Let's get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. And we're going to go on to the final assembly. Okay, let's start with the legs. We're going to take the pelvis, and we're going to take each leg and just pop it on like so. As you can see, I already took a Gundam marker to both the legs, so they look nice. Well, as nice as it's going to get, because my Gundam marker was running out of ink, and it did take me several passes to make the lines nice and solid, and I'm pretty sure they're not perfect. Oh. The other arm, we almost forgot to put the shield on like so. Let's bend his arm a little so it gives him a little bit of room. Take the torso and just click it on. Take the arms with the weapons attached. Just gonna pop them right on, like so. We'll take the head and pop it on like so. Now then, he's not done yet because we still have to put this on. Now then, unlike the Emperor, which was just on his neck, there's actually this little piece right here and a little tab right there. Called a tab, not a slot, because it tabs in right to the back of the cape like so, and then we take this piece and just tab it in, keeping the cape in place. Just bend up his arm to give him enough room, and let's just give him a nice, oh, pull off his shoulder there. There we go. And there we have our completed Elysion. Now then, as I said before with the Emperor, this is a nice little kit. It's not terribly complicated. It's about the size of your standard, let's see, high grade. But it's not as complicated. It's a nice little starter for someone trying to get into the hobby. If you want to make it look nice, just the Gundam marker will do. And there was actually three stickers I forgot on the top of the head crest here when I was assembling his head. Just want to point that out before I forget. Anyway, we got 2 joints in the neck, so he has back and forth movement like so. He can look up to a point before it pops off, look kind of down, and a nice rotation at the neck. His shoulders do have a bit of range, but not a whole lot because it starts bumping into stuff. The elbows have a nice 90-degree bend. The wrists rotate like so. Okay, I'm not sure if I got the elbow joint on camera there. Cape does get in a little way, but it's just kind of plastic, papery kind of stuff. So yeah, there is a risk of it ripping, so you better be careful. The hips, the shoulder, the hip guards do move out of the way, but you only get about that much. Not a full, not a whole lot, but just enough. His legs also only go about that much forward and not a whole lot in back because this is one solid piece on his butt. His knees, good 90-degree range. There is a bit of rotation in the hip due to the ball joint, but not a whole lot. And the ankles are really ball jointed, so you can get at least some decent poses with him. Not a whole lot, but enough to make him get a good action pose. Well, anyway, that is my Let's Build for the LBX Elysion. A nice little kit. If you want to make it look good, make sure to have a Gundam marker that isn't running out of ink on you like mine was. And if you really want to make it shine, you can just take some paint to some of these parts and just leave the stickers off. And that's the end of my video, and I hope to see you guys again next time.